Sterling, as a young up-and-coming player, he wants to get out of there. So I don't know how they're going to attract the kind of players that Liverpool
should leave Liverpool?
Personally,
yeah.
Well, the way it's been conducted and the way it's gone for him, I can't see how it's going to get any better for him. Even if he does go there, gets his head down, there's going to be a certain amount of people that are never going to accept him. I heard Graham Souness say today that it is the best place because the fans do not love him anymore. No. And I think that if he does want to come back down to London, I'm sure that even Man United, I know that would be an unbelievable move for him to do. It'd make me laugh. But the fact is, him going to Man United would be a nightmare. But come back to why not?
Would he play consistently in a City, Arsenal, or United?
Well,
or
if
would he
he's
get
going to
an
play on the
Arsenal
right,
side?
What? Would he get an Arsenal side?
Yeah, I think he could get an Arsenal
side.
side.
Ahead of who?
Well, it depends if they're going to play on the right.
Okay, say the team that played Saturday.
So if you play his team on Saturday, I would put him.
Where Ramsey played.
Yeah, I could easily put him
instead of Ramsey.
You could put him instead of
Ramsey. Can play elsewhere.
Okay, who would you leave out there? Okay, Sterling, you're going to sign Sterling.
And the same with City.
Who are you going to leave out?
Well, yeah, but I think we'd all sign him, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I would. If he signed for Man United, I'd be the happiest.
Yes, I think he would.
Instead of who for Arsenal?
Well, I think that he could most probably give Cazorla a run. He could give Ramsey a run, and he could give Phil Walcott a run. That's what you want. You want that kind of calibre of player in the team. So then they would have to raise their game as well. What do you think? That any of them players seeing him come are going to think, it's all right, I'll keep him out.
But imagine Liverpool without him next season.
I'm telling you.
You know what? Yes, he's been their main halt this season, Sterling, for much of the season. You take him out of Liverpool, but he's played every game. He's been their only hope. Sturridge has been out injured. If you take him out, you can't rely on Sturridge to play every game because his injury record suggests that. So that's what I'm saying. Liverpool can't afford to lose him. Can't afford, or else
got 2 years left, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But
it might be beyond.
Clubs don't play hardball in this situation. They don't find that they're able to, do they, for very long? If the player wants to go now.
Well, I suppose in most walks of life, if you want to go and work for someone else, there tends to be a degree of freedom in that. I don't see why it should necessarily be any different in football.
Which perhaps leaves the boss. Does it?
What do you mean?
Under pressure?
Well, I think he is under pressure. I think that under Suarez and the way it went, I couldn't believe that they, with the so-called great coach that he's supposed to be and everybody's around it, they didn't work on defence. I remember at Arsenal, we worked on defence all the time to the point where I hated going to training because all we'd done was work on defending as a team all the time. Liverpool would have won the Premier League by a margin if they defended as a team better and just let them lot get on with it. I couldn't believe it. So for somebody who's meant to be as good as Brendan Rodgers is, why didn't he recognise that? And why didn't he do that? And off of the back of that, then obviously Suarez is gone, and this season they were poor. Next season,
it's not fault Suarez went though. It's not Brendan Rodgers' fault Suarez went, is it?
It's not a case of his fault that he's gone, but the fact is he is gone, and they've not got any better. They're nowhere near it. They're nowhere near it. He was going to go at some stage.
You get all that money for Suarez, and you bring in Pete. You either go for Costa and Fabregas, or he signed 8 players instead, and the 8 players have actually been really poor, haven't they? You know, his recruitment's been poor.
It's just not his recruitment, though, is it? It's the 6 people that recruit. So it's not. He hasn't got the final. Well, I don't know if he's got the final say, but
interesting thing that, isn't it? It's how much influence the manager has on who comes into the club. If they were all his purchases, the ones that he wanted, then he deserves some criticism because they've not been very good. But if it's actually a bunch of others going, no, this is the ones we want, then how can you then blame the coach?
Yeah.
But unless you actually know, it's hard.
I think it's a massive summer for the acquisitions committee and Brendan Rodgers. If they can have a poor start next year, I think he could be in trouble.